flame preventive in one of the coldest places on land might not audio love the largest potential work, but each year the U.S. Antarctic program recruitment a crew of flame fighters to Chief Poleward. Are down there fires in Antarctica? How's ever the issue I receive, says Megan Branson, who consumable above 24 months on the ice pack as a flame fighter and medical assistant among 2007 and 2010. And the reply? Affirmative. Although seldom, if the Antarctic Flame Division can assist it. In the lively summer time of year of October, March, down there are above 1,000 residents at the U.S. Antarctic Program's McMurdo plant, manufacturing it the greatest community in the area. Air transportation disembarkation at the bases must, by act, include a flame team on brush, but McMurdo is as well a completely operating city. As for any city, house flame security is essential. Though more than so, while outside temperature just CPI over chilly at the altitude of summer. Down there's a lot of hard mechanism, a lot of chemical substances and toxicity substances, a lot of human beings, and humans are inclined to mistake, says Branson. The more than rather than warrants McMurdo's own fire station and crew of flame fighters. By the period interviews came about, her boyfriend had gotten else work, so she went via the otherwise of the trial one. Fair a few months after, the affair found her and she was on a flying to Antarctica. Thou d job 24 several hours on, 24 several hours away, and each some 1 week thou d include and further day away, says Branson. All else in the city plant Monday to Saturday and gets Saturday away, so we were type of the abnormality in the fire station. Routine duties ranked of clean the fire station to conduct flame inspections about the city and fleeing sending, the major communicating hub for all vehicles upcoming on and off Ross Isle, wherever McMurdo sits. But fight fires in chilly temperature as well telephone call for several expert machinery. Amazingly, water supply is yet in stock option. McMurdo's flame motor has a pump that cycles water supply always via the car to hinder it of chilly. Remember to set the pump departure is, says Branson, a class rapidly scientific. Thou do not wish to be the man who freezes all the water supply in the flame motor. Later thou re-jammed in a 500 gal motor in an ice unit in heat, and no on basis is departure to love thou. Down there are, yet, no further layers to the pinion worn out by flame fighters in submarine zero temperature. Thou as well can just carry specific basis layers while thou re-flame fighting since polyether and material love how molten to yours leather, so yes I was chilly. All the period. Downward period in Antarctica, says Branson, would frequently comprise of films, map games, or departure to the gymnastics. No possessing crisp meal was fair so hard. Occasionally thou d offer whatever for a crisp plantain or a carrot or pome. I ate a lot of loaf, she laughs. For her definitive extend on the mainland, she consumable 14 serial months in Antarctica, a summer at the southward polars Amundsen-Scott basis, and a length, black winter at McMurdo. But while emergencies do break down the sameness, they can be more than facility rather than in less than in isolation places. Branson recalls fight a car flame, perched unreliably wherever the tight-packed sea ice meets Ross Isle, and anxious how it might molten via the ice to the sea story under. The team ultimately had to fill downward the flame by shoveling snowing on it. One New Year's Day at the southward polar proven especially rich with events, while in away duty Branson was hurriedly called to visit a visitor in cardiac stress. Creature the just term of care personnel on the basis learned in disaster medical, by the period she arriving the patient's state had degraded so lot how Branson knew she had just one stock option. We had to upheaval him. He was cute subconscious, but type of love he was departure to sense the yet, since it is morbid. Her attitude treated. I went to see him off the following date, and he looked at me and told thou. You stunned me. Appreciate thou. But ND. Such two things, they very sum up the kind of expertise how flame fighting in Antarctica is. He's completely necessary, it is not ultimate.